Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. As you can see, the man next to me needs no introduction. We got the legend back on the channel in Beats. Welcome in, bro.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, not so bad, not so bad. And obviously you've been busy with work. We won't get into off-camera things, but that's why you haven't been here. There's not a beef or
No,
anything.
no, no. Just a
Um,
busy guy. Busy
just
guy.
a busy guy. Yeah. So he's given us about an hour of his time. So let's just get straight into it. So before we get into the what the video's about, Herbert Hainer and all that, we will get into that. People, don't worry. I just want to quickly, catch Beats up with some news, as he has been very busy, been doing some personal stuff and so on. So, first things first. The talks between Man City and Bayern Munich are still ongoing with Kyle Walker. But it does look like he is going to end up a Bayern player. I can't remember your opinions on Walker last time.
So my opinion was that I was a fan of the move as long as that meant, as long as that didn't mean that Mazraoui would leave.
Yeah.
So like if he's still there, great move. But if that was like some sort of replacement for him, that would be stupid in my opinion. So
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Without doubt, I agree with you with that one. Obviously, Kim and Jay played his first minutes. What I want to say, I don't even know when it was. Yesterday. I can't
yeah,
remember.
I think so.
Yeah,
I wasn't
Saturday
able to
morning.
watch it live or anything, but I did see a little, clips here and there.
Seen the little
He had
clips.
that
Yeah,
one forward run where I think he made, was it a pass to Tell?
yeah.
That was crazy. That
Yeah.
was crazy. I wasn't expecting to see that on the highlights.
No, most definitely. I bet you weren't expected to see Stanisic score either.
No, but hey, dude, he's so good.
Yeah, I agree.
He's just him. I think he and Tell are just the mentality guys, and it's
Oh,
just the performances will come with that kind of mentality, in my opinion.
yeah. Some news on Jan Sommer. Inter
I think I saw
Milan.
a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of contingent on if they sign someone else, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I kind of want I'm not going to even try to pronounce his name, but the Georgian guy. I
Oh,
think I
Madisvili.
Yeah, sure. I'll have to trust you on that. But I from the little I know of a lot of the guys that are being talked about, I think I'd prefer him. He seems to be big. This other guy from Brentford is like kind of smaller, and that was kind of maybe not just mine, but other people's criticism of Summer is that as great of a keeper as he just needs to be bigger. So I just don't understand going after like a smaller, in relative terms, smaller guy.
Yeah, no, I get you. A lot of same sort of thing. Oh, Sadio Mane's gone.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane's gone.
Some of that.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're happy with that deal.
Yeah. But now that I guess it is pretty much finalized, I mean, you have to say that it sucks that it didn't work out.
Yeah,
Definitely critical of the guy, and I think rightfully so. But at the same time, got to kind of feel for him. Just wasn't his season, I guess, and a lot of that was other factors that you couldn't control, like the injury. But it's still, I think, still good business. It sounds like the fee, at least from my following on Twitter, it's gone from like 40 to 42 to down to like 30, which it's still good, but it would have been cooler if it was more, given that it was a Saudi club.
Yeah, right. It's the problem though. They've got ridiculous amount of money, but they still try to spend it as wisely as possible.
I know. Well, they're giving him a salary of more than the
40,
transfer fee, which is crazy.
It is crazy.
Maybe there'll be some add-ons that'll bump it up to 40. Who knows? I mean, still great business because they got him for like, was it 40, 45 from Liverpool?
Yeah, something like that, I believe. Yeah.
So I mean, that's good business.
Yeah, without a doubt. And then I think the main one is obviously the Daniel Levy screwing over the meeting that we were supposed to have.
Yeah, I haven't like read into that too much. To me, it just sounds like last-ditch efforts of a guy that knows that he's gonna lose his best player.
Yeah, he's just taking time and just being a dick, really.
Yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
As smart of a business guy as he's, you know, people say that he is, take money as opposed to not getting money if he just holds out. So
exactly. You know,
but,
yeah. 100%, mate. And then obviously we had some. It wasn't breaking news or anything. But the fact that we're going for Harry Kane, Tottenham would like Matthias Tau in that deal.
yeah, yeah, right. That's to me again. That's just like they're just trying to be annoying, dude. It's like why? Come on, in my again, this might sound dumb because I'm a total Bayern fan, but in my opinion, they should just be grateful that Bayern's coming in as opposed to another EPL team. Like, yeah, I'm sure they're trying to play games to try to get PSG involved a little bit more. I don't blame them for that. But Harry Kane, if you want to believe the rumors or what's being reported, you know, seems to be very much into joining Bayern Munich. So why don't you just give your best player, you know, a good send-off? Don't burn that bridge, in my opinion.
Exactly, mate. And I think that's why he's being respectful.
To
be honest with you, because
I
think he still does want to break that record.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's being respectful and whatever. So, let's go on to obviously what the title and the thumbnail and all of that stuff is. So yeah, we've got to be talking about Herbert Hainer. So let's pop that on the screen. There we go. Zoom in. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit. So Herbert Hainer. He says Jan Christian Driesen as CEO stayed in Munich because we have a very intensive transfer window. We need to be alert in order to get things over the line. I took over the I can't even bloody say that word. Representative, I believe is how I say it. Tasks in Japan, which again, you know, that just is what it is, isn't it? Like at the end of the day, we do, but you know, he's not wrong. And the problem is, even with sacking Brazo, even with sacking Oliver Kahn and whatever, we can't mess around again. And I think this again is why we're going in so heavy for Harry Kane. I think Thomas Tuchel most definitely has something to do with it, obviously being the manager. But I think this is why we're trying to get an out-and-out striker. And I just, fingers crossed, touch wood, all of the you know, all of that shit. I hope he doesn't flop, bro, because that will hurt. That will definitely hurt. But I'll be very surprised if he does. Again, fingers crossed though. Let's carry on though. And then the meeting with Daniel Levy was rescheduled. He was asked about, and he said sometimes people read too much into normal processes. Again, Hainer, obviously I don't know him personally, of course, but I think sometimes he just tries to be mellow, tries to be calm with certain things, where if this was an interview with Yuri Honus, he'd be coming straight out, coming for Daniel Levy's throat. We both know it's not normal to reschedule, because the excuse that was put online is that he had better things to do. Sell your best player is not one of your better things to do, and get in a replacement for your brand new manager. Okay then, dickhead. To be perfectly honest.
I mean, I kind of think I definitely agree with that, but I also think that he is really just walking on eggshells. I think the comments made by the Don himself probably didn't go over so well, and they were funny to me because he's like, I'm not going to talk about it. Proceeds to talk about it. So funny. But yeah, I think he's probably just walking on eggshells. You know, and it's probably not lost on him that he didn't look so great with other past transgressions, you know, with other managers and whatnot. So to me, he's maybe not hot seat, but he's kind of close there. So he is just trying to be super diplomatic, which it's fine.
Yeah, without a doubt. Then he says, you are familiar with such tactics from your time at Adidas. That's what the question he was asked. He said, when I negotiated the last contract with the Japanese Federation in 2014, we flew to Japan 5 times. At some point, I asked myself, what now? When are we going to negotiate? When will there be concrete numbers? Again, yeah, it's just a tactic. But to be honest with you, the fact that he worked for Adidas and now he's at our club still does grind my gears a little bit. But we'll continue.
At least we could get some cool kits out of it. But
yeah, exactly. Heiner, sort your shit out, bro.
Give me some kits.
We want some. I like that new away kit, but
yeah, the back numbers got me
horrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those.
Like
do you know what I really want as well? I want a Japanese kit now. Now I've seen that they did the text in Japanese. I think
I always
too. Yeah, I always liked the look of Pokemon cards that were Asian Pokemon cards.
Yes,
they always look cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
big time throwback Pokemon, man.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if you can buy probably in Japan, but probably can't get access to that on the internet, huh?
Maybe on like an eBay or something like that.
Yeah, they'd probably be jacked. The prices are going to be jacked up.
Probably. You can't necessarily compare that to the current situation, but whatever. Why can I not read? But what can I say is that Daniel Levy is a professional dickhead. We all have the utmost respect for him. Bayern, stop this shit, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're just
stop this shit. We're
I don't think they would be saying that if Uli didn't say what he said, which I'm not gonna shit on.
Yeah, no, I know where you're coming from. Yeah.
But still, you gotta think.
It's stupid, isn't it, bro? It's like, come on. Why are we even? We're the mighty Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
They don't win anything other than some shitty preseason cup.
No,
come on.
They're just grasping onto the last bit of I don't know, success that they had with Harry Kane.
Literally.
Because when he leaves, what are they gonna do?
Exactly.
I guess get Dusan maybe. They're not getting Tell.
No, don't see them getting Tell.
Because I don't think Tell. I mean, not that he would ever want it, but I don't think Tell that would be good for him. Because as much as I've hyped him up and stuff, he is still like a kid, and I don't think he could just go into a Premier League team and be like, "All right, you're going to take over for Harry Kane." Like, go ahead. That's too much to ask of him.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And the Premier League is a different beast in itself.
Yeah.
Then you've got to then perform for a crap team. You're not going to have Joshua Kimmich behind you.
No.
You've got. You're not going to have the lit centre back. You've got Eric Dyer.
Yeah.
There's levels to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
But he's clearly shown, which is why he's already to me like a fan favorite. That guy's going nowhere. They could sign a ton of strikers, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm staying," which is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. And it's funny as well because Tuchel in the press conference was asked about will Tell go on loan at the end of this window, and he said things are still up in the air. Where before he said that he would like to loan him out. I don't know if he's been told straight you ain't loaning him out. So
it's gotta be. I mean, as much as he just posts his love for Bayern and talks about his PR is just all about love for Bayern. That's clearly not. I guess just like a lie. He's clearly telling the truth. So it's gonna be tough to get him out.
Yeah,
and they can put him on the wing because I mean they've lost Sadio Mané, so there's some flexibility there.
Yeah, especially if we don't go and get a winger, which I don't think we will, by the way. If we don't get a winger, I think it's actually you've hit the nail on the head there in the fact that but it looks like Bayern have freed up a space, so maybe he doesn't have to play striker. Maybe we can get, you know how it's kind of a different thing, because obviously it's Harry Kane's a striker and Mathijs is somewhat of a striker. But like when Lewandowski used to be here, he'd be telling Jamal Musiala what positions he'd need to be in, and rather than doing it in training or off the pitch and all of that, he's doing it on the pitch.
Right. No, I can totally see that. So, tell. I mean, you could think of it like, oh yeah, there's this guy that's going to come in and essentially take your position. Tell's not thinking that. Tell's like, I get to learn from one of the best strikers in the world to then become, fulfill my dream of becoming Bayern's starting 9 or starting for Bayern. He's going to take advantage of it. He's going to take advantage of the knowledge that hopefully, if they get this deal done, hopefully he'll then get that knowledge.
For real, man. For real. It's annoying. It's an annoyance in itself, isn't it? Yeah, without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt. So yeah, but Heiner's just doing the good thing there. Even though I don't like to say it because I don't want him at this club. I don't think he actually offers anything. I do have to agree that I think both him, Dries, and everyone other than Yuri is coming out and saying good things about Levy to sweet talk him because they know how much of a prick he is. Yeah. Let's just put it how it is. So, I don't think he's saying anything bad there, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, there's that. Let me, and then we got just to reiterate on that. Then we've got a tweet coming out from Build 29 minutes ago saying Bayern bosses were in contact with Daniel Levy today and are planning to fly to London tomorrow for face-to-face talks. So normally when it's face-to-face talks, like I know that not we, but Bayern in general, I think it was Driesen, took him out for breakfast, which is really odd. I've heard took him out for breakfast. I've heard took him out for lunch. I don't know what the hell it was. Maybe it was brunch. Maybe it was both. But yeah, normally when you go face to face, it normally is they're trying to get that finalized. So hopefully we have that finalized because we don't know what's going on with the goalkeeper situation as it is. We need to go and get that striker in. And obviously, you said you didn't watch the full game, but you watched the highlights. You would have seen how many times we missed in those highlights.
Oh yeah.
We need Harry Kane most definitely, bro. Without a doubt. So,
I think we need more than a striker too. I mean, I think Bayern's in a very precarious situation. I know it's all looking good because it is, but at the same time, they got to, do those things that they need to do. And I'm still of the opinion that something needs to be done in midfield. I mean, Limer seems to be, from what I've, read, seems to be he's going to be good, I think. But I don't think he's like full on CDM profile that could be really advantageous.
Yeah, no, I would have to agree with you. I cannot speak. I understand what you're saying. From what we've seen, him against Man City, him against Kawasaki, and so on, he's looked really, really good. I generally see it, and a lot of people won't like me saying this, but I generally see us going into the season as him as our 6. I know that 2024 is supposed to be the year that we go and get Florian Wirtz, but I generally think our big summer transfer next season will be a 6 if he doesn't work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I just don't see it happening. I know we were linked to Fabinho, but that's just
short links.
That was BS in itself. So
well, I think next year, I think the 6, if that's how it works out, if they don't get one now, which probably slim chance that they'll do it this summer. But I think next year they're going to get another winger too, because I think one of Sané or Gnabry will be sold. Yes. My bet right now is going to be Sané. That could change, but I would be very surprised if Sané was still a Bayern player going into the following season.
Yeah, so I agree with you without a doubt. I agree with you without a doubt. He just annoys the hell out of me, man. He really does with his decision making and so on. But yeah,